Tanit Jacqueline Phoenix is a South African model, actress, and comic book writer, known for her work in genre films such as action, sci-fi, horror, television, and her striking presence in international modeling. Born on March 24, 1980, in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. In the coastal city known for beaches, subtropical climate, and cultural diversity. Tanit Phoenix grew up in South Africa, specifically splitting her formative years between two major cities such as Durban, which is her birthplace, located in the KwaZulu-Natal province, and Johannesburg, South Africa's largest city, where she moved later in her childhood. Relocated here as a teen child to Johannesburg. Johannesburg's vibrant arts and media scene helped launch her career. She attended school and began modeling locally before gaining international attention. Tanit Phoenix's educational background includes a private school, where she completed her education in her hometown of Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. She attended the Vega School of Brand Communication in Cape Town, South Africa, where she studied art direction and photography. Her education helped her understand the nuances of the fashion industry and develop her unique style. It is worth noting that Tanit Phoenix has also pursued various certifications and training in areas such as hypnotherapy, guided meditation, and coined her degree in hypnotherapy and guided meditation. Tanit is a qualified Reiki practitioner and also in anthropology and metaphysics. She has studied anthropology, metaphysics, quantum physics, and other related fields. She identifies strongly with her South African roots and has spoken about Johannesburg's influence on her creative path, from modeling to acting to co-creating the comic series such as Savage Kingdom set in a futuristic Africa. Tanit Phoenix's father is Gavin Phoenix, whose grandfather, George Phoenix, was born in Koos, Laurentown, Ireland, in 1901, and later moved to South Africa in 1922. Her mother is Elaine Topel, a former model and beauty queen. Tanit is of Dutch and Irish descent, and her parents own a farm with organic medicinal herbs, vegetables, and fruits. She hails from Irish ancestry. The beauty has sustained a healthy body, smooth and glowing skin, and a great shape by sticking to a vegan diet. Tanit Phoenix has maintained a relatively private personal life, but there was a previous relationship with Sebastian Siegel from mid-2000s. He is an American actor in the Twilight Saga, Eclipse and Inception. They engaged in the mid-2000s while both were rising actors in Hollywood, but their engagement ended quietly. Also, there was a rumored unconfirmed relationships with model and actor Colin Egglesfield in 2008 and producer Stephen Paul in 2009, but neither relationship was substantiated. She has been married to actor Charlton Copley since February 15, 2016, in Cape Town, South Africa. They began their relationship in January 2012 and announced the birth of their first child, a daughter named CL Phoenix Copley, in 2017. The family splits their time between Cape Town and Los Angeles. Tanit Phoenix began honing screen combat skills around 2011 to 2013 for specific roles, not as a lifelong martial artist. She used modeling as a springboard, taking acting classes while based in Europe, and landed early roles in European TV ads and indie films, leveraging her visibility. Tanit Phoenix officially shifted focus to acting in 2008. She began as a successful international model in the early 2000s, appearing in campaigns for brands like Audi, L'Oreal, and Dior, and gracing covers of magazines such as in FHM and Maxim. Her breakthrough role came when she co-starred in the 2010 TV movie, Lost Boys: The Thirst, which was the third installment of the Lost Boys franchise. Her combat training began when she landed physically demanding roles. Her action prowess stems from profession-specific training, natural athleticism, and collaboration with stunt teams, not black belts or competitive disciplines. But Tanit prioritized her modeling and acting career early on. Her education was largely hands-on, such as modeling in Europe, indie films in South Africa, and Hollywood genre projects. Tanit Phoenix did not train in traditional martial arts, such as karate, taekwondo as a dedicated discipline. Instead, she developed combat skills specifically for action roles through intensive, project-based training. People associate her with martial arts because she starred in action films where her characters fought in genre typecasting such as Blonde Fury comparisons due to her role in Death Race 3. She underwent professional training and took acting classes and stunt workshops while building her Hollywood career in the early 2000s. And also trained in combat fight choreography for action roles. Tanit Phoenix developed writing skills independently, before co-creating Savage Kingdom in 2018. She possesses physical presence, high athleticism and convincing stunt work in projects like Strike Back created this perception. In her own words, on Comic-Con Africa interview of 2018, she stated that, "I am not a martial artist, I am an actress who learns to fight for a role. It is about selling the character's lethality, not mastering a style." One of the few South African actresses to gain visibility in Hollywood genre films during the 2010s. She is one of the first South African models to achieve sustained international success post-apartheid. Genre-bending image that merged high fashion with geek culture appeal, later becoming a Comic-Con icon. Tanit Phoenix's business savvy and ability to negotiate contracts that retained creative control was a rare for models at the time. Tanit began modeling at age 17 in Johannesburg after being scouted locally. But she quickly became a fixture in South African magazines that are known for her striking features: pale skin, dark hair and piercing eyes. International breakthrough came in the early 2000s when she signed with agencies in Europe, Paris, Milan and later New York, USA. Nicknamed the Phoenix persona for her fiery confidence and resilience in the competitive industry. She stood out for blending classic glamour with an edgy, athletic physique that was rare in early 2000s waif model trends. Tanit Phoenix is known for her roles in action, thriller, and genre films. Here is a list of her major movie appearances. Frank and Alice of 2010, where she played Suzanne role. She acted Lana role on The Lovers of 2010. Lost Boys on the Thirst of 2010, where she acted the role of Gwen Lieber Vampire Queen, a direct-to-video sequel. She acted the role of Eve on Spud in 2010, The Gov's mysterious new girlfriend. She acted the role of Carla on Death Race 2 in 2010, lists Lieutenant and Mechanic, direct-to-video prequel. Gums and Noses in 2010, where she acted the Tanit cameo role. In 2011 Blitz, Tanit acted as WPC Elizabeth Falls British crime thriller. She acted as Carla on Death Race 3, Inferno in 2012, direct-to-video sequel. On Spud 2, The Madness continues in 2013 where she acted as Eve. She acted as Eve on Spud 3, Learning to Fly in 2014. Mad Buddies in 2013 where she acted as Kalahari Katie, a South African comedy. Beyond Salvation in 2014 where she acted as Jade. I Am All Girls in 2021, where her role was as Entombazonk Bapella on Netflix crime thriller. This list focuses on her theatrical and direct-to-video movie roles. She has also appeared in TV series like Strike Back and music videos. She played a significant recurring role as in direct-to-video sequels and prequels. She played the important supporting role across all major films in the popular South African coming-of-age comedy drama series. Tanit Phoenix has received the following awards and recognitions. She was named Who's That Girl? At the Woman of the Year German Maxim Awards in 2003, leading to her appearance on the cover of German Maxim in 2004. In 2009, she was named Sexiest Woman of the Year by FHM South Africa. Finalist in the Sexiest Woman in the World competition by FHM 10 2010. 1. Ein's Sexiest Woman of the Year, and recognized as the most popular girl ever photographed for IGN's Babology in 2011. She received the Fashionista of the Year award at the Marie Claire Prix d'Excellence de la Mode in 2011. Also received the Humanitarian Award from the Women's Guild Cedars Sinai for her charitable work. And won an award for Most Likely South African to Achieve International Stardom. She was ranked in FHM's 100 Sexiest Women in the World poll by South African FHM readers number 5 in 2004, number 6 in 2005, number 10 in 2006, and number 40 in 2007. South African Film and Television Award SAFTA nomination in 2014 on the 8th SAFTAs. Best Supporting Actress in a Feature Film on Spud 2, The Madness Continues. Nominated but she did not win. The award went by Terry Fetto for Semi-Soet. She has had a successful career in modeling, acting, and as a makeup artist, and appeared in various films and TV shows.
Tanit Phoenix's estimated net worth is approximately $5 million, and she is probably richer than this now. This figure is derived from her career in acting, modeling, writing, and other ventures. Key factors influencing her net worth include her acting career, modeling, writing, creative work, endorsements, and business ventures. Tanit Phoenix is best known for her work in comic books and graphic novels rather than traditional prose books. Her primary literary contribution is as a co-creator and writer of the comic series such as Ladies of Asylum that was later renamed Asylum. For context, her net worth reflects a successful but non-blockbuster career, primarily in South African and niche international productions. Tanit Phoenix has primarily resided in the following locations throughout her life and career. Primary residence is in Johannesburg, South Africa. She lived in Los Angeles during the peak of her international acting and modeling career in the late 2000s to mid-2010s, pursuing Hollywood opportunities. Despite international opportunities, she consistently emphasizes her connection to Johannesburg, calling it home in interviews. Tanit Phoenix has car collection. Based on career context, interviews, and social media glimpses, here's what is known. She drove an Audi A4 in the early 2000s during her peak modeling years, circa 2005 to 2010, mentioned in interviews. Likely tied to her brand work with Audi South Africa where she appeared in their ads. She was spotted driving Suzuki Jimny, four-wheel drive SUV per social media posts. Fits her outdoor and adventure lifestyle in Johannesburg, South Africa. Unlike many celebrities, Tanit does not showcase luxury cars or supercars. Her focus is on her family, practicality, and environmental awareness and prefers smaller and efficient vehicles. In South Africa, she emphasizes sustainability over status symbols. Tanit Phoenix's contributions to society extend beyond her work in entertainment, focusing primarily on advocacy, mental health awareness, environmental conservation, and supporting South African arts and youth. While not as widely publicized as her acting career, her impact is meaningful and community-focused. She maintains a deliberately low-key approach to charity, focusing on grassroots causes in South Africa, particularly wildlife conservation, mental health, and youth arts, rather than high-profile campaigns. Tanit Phoenix co-created Ladies of Asylum, a comic centered on trauma-surviving women reclaiming agency to challenge gendered stereotypes in horror and action genres. The Women Empowerment Support Networks partners with South Africa-based NGOs focused on women's safety and creative entrepreneurship. Tanit Phoenix supports South African sanctuaries' environmental activism for wildlife conservation such for rhino protection initiatives and promotes anti-poaching awareness. Shares eco-friendly practices on social media, including native gardening, reducing plastic use, and ethical fashion for sustainable living. She publicly shared her struggles with body image, eating disorders, and mental health during her modeling and acting career to challenge industry standards. Advocated for self-acceptance in interviews, encouraging young women to prioritize mental wellness over unrealistic beauty ideals. Tanit Phoenix chooses roles in South African production Spud, local TV over Hollywood opportunities to uplift homegrown talent, promoting South African arts and culture. Collaborates as a mentor with emerging filmmakers and writers, offering guidance through industry workshops. While she avoids publicity for her philanthropy, her consistent alignment with environmental justice, mental health, and South Africa creative equity reflects deep commitment beyond glamour. Her work reflects a commitment to community, authenticity, and sustainable change, especially within South Africa.